This is the Nothing Phone 1. It's a phone coming from a startup company Nothing, which brings their first ever device which has some unique, super cool features to it. One of the most unique feature is the controlled transparent back with an LED strips, which make the device look super unique and kind of a separated look from traditional smartphone. There are totals of 900 LEDs on its back panel that make up for distinguished pattern, which also happens to be a mascot for the smartphone. It's not that old boring LED. Instead, it has some functionality like whenever we have got any message and calls, it will act as a notification light. Thanks to a GLIP interface for controlling LED lights, you can set different combinations for different tasks in the software, and also it will give you an indication of how much battery has been charged when you plug in the charger to the device, which is going to be a super cool feature to have it. Now, these are some of the cool features built in already. Maybe when the device is going to be launched, there will be some other third-party apps may utilize this GLIP interface differently. Also, this LED will give you some extra lights in the dock as well. And despite this unique looking design, we also have full spec leak before the launch, and based on these spec leak, it's not super impressive flagship phone. Instead, it's just kind of a mid-range phone with a price tag of 500 euros, which in terms will likely be competing against the likes of upcoming Pixel A, Samsung Galaxy A53 and OnePlus R series devices, which have somewhat similar price tag and specs. As far as the leak spec, the upcoming Nothing Phone 1 will be packing a 6.55 inch of HD Plus OLED display with 90Hz or 120Hz of display, which I think is going to be a good for display in a mid-range phone, because right now in the market in the mid-range category are moving towards the direction with a higher refresh rate coming inside. Another thing that is going to be important, that it's also coming with an in-display fingerprint scanner support thanks to the OLED display that is coming for the device. Although we don't know which Gorilla Glass protection is going to be coming for the front and the back of the device, and we also don't know whether this device is going to be water resistant or splash resistant. Anyhow, as far as the camera sensor is concerned, we have a dual camera setup on the back side of the device, which is coming with a 50 megapixel of a main camera sensor and an 8 megapixel of a secondary camera, and possibly a 32 megapixel of a selfie camera. So basically, fingers are crossed right now. We don't know about the performance of the 50 megapixel sensor. So until the launch date, we have to wait and see how the camera is going to be performing and how the software is going to be optimized for the camera sensor. And moving towards the internal, we have a Geekbench link which indicates that Nothing Phone 1 will be packing a Snapdragon 778G processor, which is not as good as some other processor in this mid-range category device, but at the end it will be more than enough for daily usage, as Galaxy A73 is also coming with similar processor. We have 8 and 128GB of a base storage, and right now we don't know whether about which UFS storage it's going to support. Either it's going to UFS 2.1 or UFS 3.1. Also, we don't know about micro SD card slot, is it coming or not. Moving towards battery, we have a 4500 or 5000 mAh battery with a wireless charging and reverse wireless charging support is coming, which is going to be a good choice to have. Now finally, the pricing of the upcoming Nothing Phone 1 will be around 500 euros, and the launch is expected to be coming in the month of July. Particularly the July 21 is going to be the date when we finally see the Nothing Phone 1 in action. So guys, overall I think that Nothing Phone 1 is just a mid-range category device. Only the back has a unique design, but in the long run when we have the LEDs, we have to wait and see how they are going to perform. Either way, we have to wait and see what the device in real life will perform. Until then, fingers are crossed right now. And guys, this is my opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What are your opinion on that? Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Peace.